Guys, don't forget to subscribe and help the channel get to 160,000 subs. Welcome to my FANS Wethu TV. It's the Carling Black Label Cup. Orlando Pirates 1, Siwelele 0. I'm joined by the Tonga Oak.
Itatana, the Tonga Oak. You know, like when we scored the goal, what song were we singing?
Which song?
Siwelele, wele, siwele, wele, malaba yaba, auye, oh, mayaga yaga, sumchelu, koza, mayaga yaga, auye, so, and then the boy hit it in.
I was gonna help you. I can't.
Yeah, you don't know it. You need to be. You need to be the ghost. Again, we were privileged to visit the ancestral cathedral for the third time in a week. It is quite a privilege. Playing up against Siwelele, Siwelele which came to the game with a low block. Siwelele that came to the game with no intention to be able to win within the 90 minutes. They wanted to drag the game towards the penalties as well. Other than that, I think also Orlando Pirates, in terms of the display today, in all honesty, it was quite poor. But I cannot be able to fault the coach, because you know what, I say that it's a polo, and sometimes coach, it's the level best that he can do. Like from outside, that's how he sees the game. But no, man, you know what he wants us to play, I span. Let's change, And I think like Sishenduli today, moreover, he was left alone in the middle, especially when we're collecting the ball. It's good for Kobe Yamlamno Yosuba Suba, you understand, to be able to advance into the those progressive spaces. But then Sishenduli needed him to be able to complement him, so that we can be able to recycle the ball, a little bit better. Because we rushed most of the time. We rushed, and they had Nokovic, Saile, and Potan, and they wanted to play, of course, with transition play. It is unfortunately, and also fortunately for Orlando Pirates, that right now, if you think about having to punish Orlando Pirates on a counter, it's quite quixotic, right? Because it's impractical for you. Why is that? It's because I have Libito, I have CM, I have Hoto, I have Umborazi, which are all of them fast. So then who's going to, of course, outrun them, right? But again, first half was quite disappointing. Yes, we got we got the penalty. I think he tried his level best, though I think the body posture, it is the one that made him to hit the post. But he did his utmost best. We still love him. Makgopa, he is our player. If you come and you boo him at the center line, rather stay at home, watch DSTV, pay him. They would really appreciate you paying the subscription. Here we don't boo our players. He is our player, and if we boo him, who's going to support him? So we're behind him. Makgopa, you've done your level best. I know that there was a cross that was played, I think, by Moremi, that he intercepted. Police. No. Police. I inka komlomo police. It's okay. He is still our player. There is always room for improvement. FANS Wethu right now, if we do this interview and these, you're going to the drawing board. What can we do differently on all of those things? Always. So it was a free kick. Kicking Siwelele. Isn't Siwelele? Sorry. Nokovic, that's why they played him there. If they get a throw-in, it's a half chance. If they get a set piece, they'll play the diagonal balls. Aidala Katloro went overboard. There was another ball that they caught us a little bit. They gave it to him. tried to loop Sipho Chain in the first half. Those are the chances that I can be able to recall. Both teams were not in it for it. Come the second stanza, and this is where I think literally we needed Tito Maswanga Nyuasweka, because why is that? The football intelligence that he has, he can be able to play in half spaces. We were rushing, as I'm saying to you. They brought in Mariko, who did well. I'm glad that at least Sishenduli can be rested a little bit. You know, we have a player that can be able to rest him. In Makaula, in Silepe, in what was the other player? Mbata. Right, but then Nemtanjera started, of course, to come in as literally as an 8. Start, of course, to see more of the ball. But I think, again, because if you looked from the first half to the second half, they had 8 to 9 players behind the ball all the time. That's Siwelele, you understand? But we couldn't be able to do anything. It is a game that profiled, of course, Mabasa, because then it then means that we needed to play ball where go 16 most of the time, 16 area, and deploy the ball a little bit quicker. Relay was not effective. We're not saying he's not. I have to emphasize, highlight. He's not a bad player. It's just that it's a bad day at the office today. You understand? It is normal. And sometimes maybe you may ask, are we rushing him to play him as a 10? Rather give him a role to play him as a half 10, invert and all of that. You were brave enough of the Salam Wadu to put him on the bench, play our police. Put our police on the bench and play him. It's still okay. Those games that will favor us when you play him as a 10. But today, I like to think that he was not there at all. You understand? But then, come the second stanza, 86 minute, look who's doing the wonders for us. TLB. He wins the ball aerially, pushes it. So, Siwelele, right? Siwelele, what happens is Siwelele. So Siwelele, so TLB, this was brilliant of him. He wins the ball aerially. He pushed the ball. He pushes it again. Those guys are expecting him to, of course, play the ball. Guess what he does, man? A spectacular of a goal.
Rocket.
Stupendous. Stupendous.
Rocket.
Mfana on the top right-hand corner. I think top left-hand corner. Brilliant goal. And how do you judge a goal if it's brilliant? When the goalkeeper stares at it and hits the net. You don't have to dive. You end up being the moment. Keep moving. Beautiful goal that he took. My man of the match, definitely I'll give it to Umbogazi, because then it was a game that was really difficult, hard to be able to pick up, man of the match. Libone Siema, he's on the rise. I say this, Hugo Bros, he probably didn't want to select him because why? They think that he favors Orlando Pirates. But if he did it with Umvala and Kekana, why not bring Siema? Continue with that. It works for all of us, On to the next one. I think we're going to play up against a team from Africa, CAF Champions League. The 21st will be here in the Ancestral Cathedral. Please, again, if you're watching this channel, watch the ads, because you are contributing towards, the ads monetization. Because if you cannot be able to, deposit the money, watch the ads. We thank you so much.
Thank you, Chaka. Thank you, Chaka.